I got a special guest for you guys today. The prodigal son has returned.
And I didn't even bring a helmet. Hello, everybody. How are you today?
Let me make sure this is actually on there. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I'm just going to give this over to you. You wanted to go over
summer's over, so I'm back. Crawled back out from under my rock. Slot car season. Time to leave the house now.
Well, I don't know. Are you going to start with cars or the bridge supports?
Probably bridge supports.
Well, whatever you want. Whatever, it's your show.
I'm going to show you guys some new HO stuff out this year. Probably make tracks and stuff a little easier to build. We're going to start with these lane supports over here, these track supports. I got new track supports for 4-lane and 2-lane. And these neat ones here, I'll show you as soon as I drive this cart over here. There. Of course, we got a labyrinth to get through here. And we'll start. This is AFX's new 4-lane track supports, bridge supports. You can actually see where your track will snap down in there, so you don't have rough spots, rigid spots, whatever you want to call it. All right, well, Daniel's already made off, so you're going to need to email him whatever you just said. You guys remember, I'm not a pro at this live stuff, so you got to give me a minute to try to read the stuff, okay? Let me see if I can bring it back up. Nope. So, but anyways, yeah, email Daniel about that. But there's your new 4-lane bridge supports by AFX. Look like they ought to be pretty solid. So that's them. We have, these are 2-lane bridge supports, but if you notice this piece at the top here, that swivels. So you can actually use these to hold your bank corners, I would say. I don't know if you could double them up and make 4-lane with these, but they would definitely hold your bank corners or maybe close to the corner. Yeah, Snuggles, get hold of Danny about that. I'm not real up on the live feed stuff yet, so. But there's them, and like I said, you can see this top part up here swivels, so your track can stay flat, which is, the ideal thing there. So there's those. And these, I don't know what they retail for. They're not marked, so I can't tell you that. Oh, some other things, which you guys probably saw these. All you guys running the Mega G Plus cars from the latest AFX sets or just buying extra cars. Yep, those are the new ones, Snuggles. Brand new. Look like they were actually... It looks like there's actually some design made into them, some R&D, some research and development, because they look like they'd work. Because, the hardest part is keeping your track flat. So, yep, those are the new ones. These are the 120 ohm AFX controllers. They're now readily available. Whole difference for running your Mega G Plus cars, whether it's 1.5 or 1.7s. If you don't want to get an expensive controller and you want to be able to, you're just playing at home or whatever, you don't want to spend $100, here's your alternative. And they don't have a price on them either, so I don't know how much these are either. What else do we got? Some new stuff. I don't know if you guys saw these already or not, but here's your dual power strips. Which this is what I use in my little my test track. I don't have a permanent track up, so nothing's hardwired. But these are nice because you can pick which, you can have a separate power for each lane, and then when somebody deslots, it don't send a power surge. And plus, if you didn't know, with these, you can reverse your polarity just by flipping the plug over on your power supply. And that way you don't have to turn the axles around in your cars and run the motors the opposite direction and all that. Them are nice. Very nice. I don't know what they retail for either. We'll put no prices on nothing. yeah, looks like they got a good inventory of AFX track going. Here's some 6-inch radius pieces, because you know you're always missing, always setting up, you're always just at 3 inches short somewhere, you know. So them right there help out greatly. I had to buy a pile of these when I built my layout. I mean, a bunch of them. Let's see if I can get it back up there now. Probably not. No, hell no. We'll let Danny do that. Oh. Oh, what do we got? For you guys that are a little more daring with your layouts, it's a nice loop set there. I have it upside down. I do. There you go. Nice track loop set. That looks pretty interesting. Looks like it's powered all the way around. That'd be something. Let's move on back here, see what we got. Oh man, look at the model motoring body. Whoa. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, look. That's a good looking Willys body there. Model motoring body. Fits your T-jets. Looks like you could probably drop that screw post though, a little bit. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, no, there's a neat one. See, they got them in black. Looks like a green one. Oh, I guess not. Just my eyeballs. Yep, I guess they just got them in black, but that's a good looking body. Nice model motoring body. Let's see, 1967 Camaro. Whoa, let's see these. Oh yeah, that's a good looking car. Model motoring Camaro. Got the nose stripe on it there and the SS grills in the hood. It's a nice looking car there. Oh, let's move down here and see what I got going on. Ooh, lots of pullback cars. Nice looking second gen Camaro. Like a 71, 72, 70, 70 to 73. Ooh. There you go. There's the new AFX Ford Mark II. They just call it a GT, but we all know it's a Mark II. So, wish they would do like the STP on one of these, or at least the Mark Donahue car or something like that. Yeah, that's a good looking car though. Hey, see what else we got here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here's still another AFX car I haven't got yet. Mustang. Them are good looking cars. I need the blue one too. This one here, the Donahue one. Yeah, I gotta get me one of these to start beating up. Gotta get my track set back up, so I got a track to beat them up on. But yeah, that's a good looking car. They almost got that Guardsman blue dead on. A little lighter than it should be, but still looks really good. Let's roll on back over here. Oh, shoot. Pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. We're running into everything here. Oh. It's a nice little piece too. Adjustable power supply. Makes it a whole lot easier when the kids or grandkids are over, or just your buddies that can't drive. So you can turn the power down on them so they don't wreck every other lap. Let's go over here and see what we got. All right, excuse me for just a minute while I get a drink. It is, I can see it. It's just sometimes.
Well, yeah, sometimes it does chop chat. So here, let me show you that real quick. So to make sure you have the correct, see how it goes to chop chat?
Oh, okay. Top chat.
Yeah, you want live chat.
Oh, okay. Now there they are. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be more live. I don't know why.
Yeah, them Ford GTs are nice. I agree.
The new one looks beautiful with that little blue in front. I like that.
I wish they'd do a STP one now.
You know, I'm a GT fan.
Yeah, well, I am too.
I'm about to open up one of them silvers.
You believe they try to race those with Corvettes in real life?
What?
Ford GTs.
Like the Corvette Lost Heart or what?
Oh yeah.
No, which is because it's the center. It's a.
Well, now Corvettes rear-wheel drive too, or mid-engine too. The Corvettes
you were
in the
telling
back.
me they were racing the mid-engine versus the front engine.
They were trying to they've been trying to do it for decades, dude. Never
Did
did
they
work.
ever win?
No.
Never.
And they
It's
still
not even
don't.
clear.
They still can't beat them, even though the Corvette's mid-engine now.
It's so it looks like a Ferrari now. Like it looks like a bad copy of
It don't look, yeah, it don't look like a Corvette no more. I'm somewhat of a Corvette fan, certain years. 62, 63, it's a good looking car.
I'm a 70s guy. The real curvy, like the Manta Ray conception car or whatever.
Yeah.
That's my favorite car.
Yeah, it's a good looking car. If you look at them from top, you'll realize why you like them. If you see a top view of it, because
like a woman.
Yep, that's exactly it. That's what they do. They sneak. They lure us in with that. So, all right. We're over here at the Auto World aisle now. I don't think there's been too much new come out with them. I don't know. Danny said something about he had BRE Datsuns. Where are them at? I don't see no BRE Datsuns nowhere. Where's them Datsuns at? Danny? No, everybody wants to see them babies. I don't think there's anything new in the Auto World aisle, really. Pop open a Coke. Oh, I did. Even though I shouldn't drink that stuff, but it's humid here today. It's raining and stinky outside. Refreshing, he says. Well, that's nice. Usually when I talk, I get told to shut up. I'm not allowed to talk at home. My wife don't allow it. Only time I'm allowed to talk to her is if the house is on fire. And that's only to say, I'm holding the door for you, dear. Not allowed to talk at home. Against the rules. The rules. Didn't you say you had BRE Datsun samples? All right. We will continue to harass you. Danny's digging up them BRE Datsun samples. So, after 25 years, she's probably heard everything I've got to say anyway. So, I'm sure that's what she'd say. Oh, let me me go down here and see if there's anything interesting down here. Oh, there's these. Look, guys. You know, they banned the pit kits, basically. So, Danny had me assemble a bunch of them. So, I did. There's a bunch of them assembled here. Now, these cars are ready to run, but they're not ready to race. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Now, trust me, they're a lot better than out of the package job Auto World did. So, but yeah, there's all different ones of these. The only ones we didn't put together were the Turgal ones, because I guess they're kind of low on them. But yeah, these are put together, ready to go. I even filed the chassis so you didn't have to force the magnets in them, which bind up the chassis and make them crappy. But so yeah, there's a bunch of these here ready to go too. Now, hey, here's another great car. I like that. I like the wagons anyways. So yeah, I got to get me another one of these. Mine got sold. Somebody wanted it worse than me. Summer's hard for slot car guys, for guys that make their living in slot cars. So, but it's over now. So it's not summer no more. Ooh, there's a good looking car. I never saw this one. This must have came out this summer or something. I managed to miss it altogether. Good looking Charger. I think Charger's one of the Auto World's best proportionate bodies anyways. A little long in the front end, the fender, between the wheel and the bumper. But still, I think they're the best looking car. Especially that light blue one they got. That's a really nice car. So... oh, here you go. Wow, this is a good looking car. I hadn't seen this one either. It's purple. I believe they're supposed to be here by the end of October. Danny's got some samples he's digging up. We're going to break out here, get a good look at them. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit off on things. I haven't been up here for a few months, so.
Doesn't it look way better?
What's that?
Well, like, look at this. This is crazy. Here, come look at this, Mike.
Oh, yeah. That was the hardest. That and the die cast was the hardest.
These are all in order. And guess what? Guess what's behind this car?
Another one.
Guess what's behind this car?
I picked those all winter because everybody hated them.
Look at this.
Wow.
These are all the Carrera accessories. All the Carrera Go accessories.
All in one spot?
All in one spot. You don't have to go
Man, I'm
anywhere
going to have to
else.
find a new weight loss program for the winter then.
Ooh.
I plan to come up here and run my ass off again. Because you got to go over here to get this. And
All these are in
I
order?
see it. Yeah, great.
The only way that they're not in order is maybe if they're a box item, they go.
Make it a lot easier for the kids, that's for sure.
And for the old people like yourself.
Well, you just got to make the stickers big enough so I can see them. That's all my only problem. I can see those.
Well,
It
how
looks
do
good.
those stickers look?
Them are good. You got to get bigger. If I'm picking orders, I got to have a bigger thing. It's just hard to see. A bigger sheet. Here you go. Here's a cool car. I'm gonna get me one of these and use it for my 4-gear race car down at on race night. Looks like it'd be a good handling body. And it's a lot better looking than the orange one. Only thing I see out of scale is the tail lights are really big, but that's all right. Rather have big ones than none. So, yeah, Danny went to go get those BRE Datsuns, the 510 and the 240. Man, everything's so organized in here now. I'm gonna have to find a different exercise program for the winter. Usually in here, you're running all over the place. Here, I'm gonna put these away real quick. Here's your adapter tracks that go from, these go from the old AFX to the new AFX. 00178s, and they're nice. It's one of Auto World's better jobs. Well, I don't know where they're keeping these now. We'll just set them here for now. Lots of neat stuff. Got everything so organized in here. Danny must have been busy this summer. Of course, if I had brand new babies, I'd probably stay busy too. Well, I missed that comment. I bought my last X-Traction for... You had enough, huh? Yeah, quality's not great on them X-Tractions. I mainly buy them for the bodies, because other than that, the shed, I don't race pancake cars. I don't really race anything anymore, to tell you the truth. Unless I go over to Jeff's, then we just dink around. But yeah, look at all them Carrera cars all in order and stuff. Remarkable. For all you hippies, check that baby out. Not a yellow fan or orange fan, but that's pretty neat. Would have been like a 70, 71 microbus. Yeah, they even got all the these cars, right? Some of these, look at this. I wish I had a 30-second scale track. Man, I need to find out how to bring up you guys' comments again. Mac! Missing all your comments. Yeah, I had a Scale Electrics track I bought from Bryan way back when he was in the Woodland Mall. But I tried to use it for commercial and it didn't work. So, this is Slaughter. Never really heard of him. It's a good looking car though. It's a Ferrari 312. Of course, you probably knew that though, but yeah, neat looking car. Man, hold on a minute. Just give me 1 second. Because of course, everything's organized, but it's not priced. But hold it. Just give me a quick second here, because I would want to know that too. That'll be this winter's project. Put prices on everything. I'm not getting into that. This car is marked $59 retail. You know Brian and Danny though, you probably work a deal. Which ain't bad because it's from Europe. So yeah, I don't say too much. A lot of what I say tends to irritate people, and sometimes I don't use proper language for a commercial setting. So yes, it is very, I think it's sweet too. I know it's basic, but it's still nice. Okay, Anthony Batten or something. All right. Look up an order for Anthony. Hey, Anthony, post again so I can make sure I got your right name. How do you bring the messages back up on here? Just touch the screen? That didn't work. You're just telling me stories. Anthony Bateman Sr. Okay, we got you. That's what Max said. I was just making sure. All right, Anthony, we got you. Yeah, I think that's a neat car too. Let's see some other ones. I'm not gonna pull this back there though, because it's too much of a maze. I believe this is a Porsche 908, but this was actually a 4-cylinder car back in the day, but it was fast. All right, yeah, we'll get Mac over here, because I ain't gonna last much longer. It's almost feeding time at the zoo, so I'm gonna have to cut out of here for at least a sandwich or something. But yeah, there's a Fly. I always thought made the most detailed cars anyways. I tried to play with them, but ended up just tearing them up, which was heartbreaking. Yeah, I know. Yeah, lightweight, you're right. That's exactly it, Adam. They were lightweight. And then they come along with the Can-Am series, and they at first the McLarens were winning because they had a huge motor in them, but then they started controlling all that, which ended up being the downfall of that series. But yeah, these Porsches dominated. So they actually ended up putting a roof on them too, because they couldn't get the high speed on the high speed tracks. I'm somewhat of a, yes, it is a beauty. I agree. Could you imagine if they had HO cars that detailed? Well, I mean, we'd be tearing them up, but it'd still be nice in the beginning, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think these are great. I might get a 32nd scale track to put down at the, yeah, it did have, well, most 4-cylinder motors have more compression than a V8 anyways. Most 4-cylinder motors are at least 9-to-1, where most of our V8 motors these days are only 8-to-1, 6-to-1, because they're modular motors with overhead cams and such. Aluminum heads, so they don't need it. But yeah, I'm a lightweight car guy myself. I race Mustangs. They're a little squirrely, but they're lightweight. I like lightweight and quick RPM, so I am a Porsche fan. Very nice cars, though. I'll get them back here and get them all mixed up. Let's see. Wow. Try to fight, huh? Want to fight? Assault my family? Disgrace my sister? Fight. Here you go. Another cool car. Now, I'm not a big fan of the livery, but let me tell you what, in real life, boys, that was a fast car right there. Them early 70s to mid 70s Capris. Now, when they raced them with the 2.3 Ford motor. So, I had one of these myself that had the, what did it have, 2.6 V6 in it, and a 4-speed. And let me tell you what, I used to eat Camaros for lunch in the blocks, until the whole clutch fell out of it, but that's besides the point. Yeah, that's a nice car. I had a real one. I have a Capri RS now, but it's a Fox chassis car. These cars right here had McPherson struts on them in the real back in the early 70s. They were great cars. I loved mine, but it fell apart. And I didn't actually have a driver's license, so. But yeah, another neat car. Somebody that's handy with an airbrush can make something really neat out of that. what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk to Danny about doing some tech stuff. Like, you know, just you guys that want to paint your own bodies. One day we'll go over how to prep for paint and stuff like that. And then 1 week we'll do chassis stuff. What you're gonna have to do is you guys are gonna have to email to Danny and let him know what subjects you want to go over. You know what I mean? Whether you want to do rim truing, tire truing, how to get your auto world cars to be worth of crap. So the Torino Carrera. All right, hold on, I'll get that. Ooh, there we go. I think this is actually a Talladega, but you know, it's a Torino. And see what's it got? 3 vents there, so that makes it a 69, or it don't have no vents. So this is a little bit off. How's it going?
It's going. How about you?
It's going.
You too?
Back to slot car season, so
Yeah.
I get to eat again, live inside.
Cool beans.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good looking car there too. That's actually a Talladega, but we'll go ahead and go along with what the box says, just so we don't upset them. But yeah, that's a good looking car. I'm a Ford guy, so that's a good looking car too, I think. So love to see that car. Yeah, I would too, but not the T-Jet stuff. They got a Torino 69, they do, but it's T-Jet. And I'm not a big fan of T-Jet chassis, especially with a big piggy body on it. But that's a nice looking car there.
Show
I like that Ferrari. Somebody had to have it.
Show these 3 first.
Do what?
Show these 3 first,
Okay.
and then you can show those 3.
Okay. Set them down. All right, we got. Oh man, they get me every time, don't they?
What?
Oh, I gotta have one of those.
Why?
It's a badass Ford. It's a '64 Fairlane Thunderbolt. It
Yeah.
was the first factory-built race car. It was badass. It was aluminum. That's how the Chevy boys and the Dodge boys just cried in their pillow every night, every weekend. There you go. What do you think about that, guys? '64 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt. Yeah, boy. It's almost like the Hubert Platt car, kinda. But I'll have to have one of them. I can't believe they got away with using the Thunderbolt stuff. Wonder what that licensing cost them. But yeah, that's a good looking car. Look at that baby. That's sweet. I'm gonna have to have one. Look at. It's even got the hood scoop going. The Ford bubble hood scoop there, man. That's pretty wicked. It's real nice. Yep, that was the first factory race car. Aluminum fenders, big 428 in it, or 427. I'm sorry. Side oiler. You got to see the headers they had on these cars. They are unreal. 1 tube at a time. Would you put that in my order too, please? Okay. Yep, that's a nice one. I don't know if they actually have these to sell yet. Let me check and make sure. Okay. When are you expecting these? Okay. Okay. Well, I can't let you have this one because it's a sample and they'll get in trouble. But they should be here by the end of the week or beginning of next week for you, though. Alrighty? Yeah, I don't know what happened to this one. It just disappeared. But yeah, I can't sell you that one. But they'll be here this week or next week. We can hold your order and then ship it all together, I guess. I'm sure they don't have a problem with that. So, good morning, Chuck. How are you? That must be Chuck from the raffle page, right? Yay. Yep. Next week. The end of this week, next week. Then they'll be here. All right. Oh, yeah. Here, guys. Check this out. Ain't this cool? Now, see, they had the 32nd scale Blues Brothers car, but it didn't have the speaker on top. And I said, man, they need to do that in HO and put the speaker on it. Look, they did. Now, you know that thing's going to fall over like a 4-year-old on a bicycle with no training wheels, but that's all right. It's cool looking, ain't it? Especially if we can get that speaker to work. So, Yeah, there's that. That's good looking. I think that's cool. Yeah, they had the 32nd scale car with the speaker. And now they got that one. That's awesome. He says it looks gross. Yeah, you know what? It's like some dogs. Some dogs are so ugly, it makes them cute. And that thing's so ugly. I just think it's cool to put that on there. I'd like to see the Animal House car, that Lincoln that they fixed up, took in the parade. Obviously, we've got them in 25th scale, but so yeah, there's another good looking car. Oh. Well, look at this. It looks like they did a close replica of the old Bronco drag car from back in the 60s, the early 70s, actually. It was a funny car. I can't think of the name of it, but it was a Bronco just like that. That's really cool. Yeah, that was a great movie. That was one of the first movies I seen as a kid.
Everything from here.
But yeah, that kind of looks like that old
all this comes from Spain.
funny car that they used to do. I'm going to have one of those.
I'm going to squeeze back here.
Sometimes those auto world people, man, they do just good enough to make you think they know something.
This is,
Just enough to keep you going, you know?
we can't show this on the live stream. otherwise we get banned.
Yeah.
But they're pretty good quality stuff there.
Why doesn't it say Policia?
Well, it's made for America.
Yeah, Animal House was a great movie. I loved old Belushi. Especially when he said, "What's this? What's this?"
We used to have one that
A
said
zit.
Joel, Joel, Joel Bryan.
That's way
The
back.
company or what?
Yeah, the brand.
Yeah, that was way back.
This one's Gunner.
Gunner.
So yeah, that's a neat looking car.
But yeah, this is one of our, I'd say it's our number 3
Yeah.
revenue. We sell more toy guns or toy pew pew items than.
Now, you're gonna make it a short day. You keep saying that. They're gonna kick us off. All right, now here we go. The BRE Datsuns, and we're gonna start with the truck because I don't give a truck.
And there's a little bit bigger
Look
one.
at that.
Can you put like a coil of?
In the pirate guns, you can't.
You can.
There's
On
not.
these ones, I remember.
All the other ones, yes. Yeah.
You would
Yeah,
put
great
like a
colors on the
roll of-
Bronco. It looks
Yeah,
like
right
that
here.
Bronco Buster funny car back in the day, which they.
Yeah, would put a
It's
roll
real close,
here.
but they did a hard line on the
those are the
orange and
caps
gold
up there.
instead of
Okay.
fading it like that
Yep,
was. But it's still, I'm gonna
everything
get one.
except
That's really neat looking.
the pirate one. The pirate ones, they just don't have a good enough.
Oh, okay.
They weren't really. These are more replicas.
Well, I thought
than
Danny
actual
was just
caps.
lying when he told me people were asking about me. I've never had nobody ask about my presence other,
Yeah, Mike,
other than the jailers.
I get emails all the time asking for you.
Yeah, I remember.
So
These
yeah,
ones
that's a good looking
roll
car. I'm gonna
Like
have
a
me
big
one of them.
star. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah,
But check
we
this
just have
out.
the other one in stock.
BRE Datsun pickup,
Could be the sheriff.
which of
man.
course is a fantasy
Sheriff.
thing, but still it's cool.
El Sherife.
All we got to do is get them trucks dropped down on the
That's a
chassis a
Ranger.
little
Yeah,
bit so they don't roll off
But
That
there
brings
like a
back
big turd.
memories.
They're kind of a
This is
brick
one
with
of
a
our
brick
biggest
on top.
selling-
They're not good in the air.
Oh, big
They're neat
like,
as hell looking though.
Like
I love them.
wow.
Great
Look at-
looking
we call that
car.
one
This
the
is
outcome.
this is metal.
Yeah, it's all die
Oh.
cast. Yeah.
Die cast. Okay.
And then we got these here,
These are-
the
these-
240.
The action works and everything.
Heck
huh?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they are
Man,
cool.
Charles
You know what though?
Bronson,
My
you know
buddy
where
Jeff
those
painted
came
one of
from?
these that looks just as good
No,
as
where
this,
do they come
and he
from?
ain't even a painter really. He starting to be though, because his looks just as good as this. But I'm lazy, so I'll just be buying mine.
Yeah.
I can't seem to clear anything anymore without wrinkling the decals, so
You open it up, put the
Just be
caps
buying
in,
it.
and you close it and pull the
yeah,
caps
great
out.
looking car
Every
there.
time you cocked it, you pull the caps
Especially they
up,
did it with blue
so
instead of
that
the
one of the
traditional
caps would
red,
go
which
over
I
the
thought was
nipple
cool.
hole, and you
I'll put
fire
that
it.
back up
So,
there. Pretty high.
and then we have the 510, of course.
And a guy named Francis
Yeah, it is
Bannerman
good
in the
detail on them.
1880s
I agree.
bought all these
I have to
rifles
commend their headlight and
from the
tail
US
light work. It's
government
really getting
because
good. Look at
the
that.
government
Even got the turn signal
doing a
lights in
show.
them and everything. You're all right. Keep going.
We got those are the new cars coming.
Yeah, and look at the
government
front. Boy, they really got the
decided
detail in
this
them.
was
If you notice, they
really
did the spoiler a little
bad
bit more
idea.
correct
Why?
than what the old cars were.
Because the caps would get wet and they wouldn't work.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's when you throw them in the
Bannerman bought
microwave.
And sold the rifles and the caps.
There you go.
And somebody saw
Them
the
are nice.
caps and
Great
said, well,
detail on
shit, we
them.
can make a toy gun out of this.
I just went to
I
town.
guess this body
Yeah,
actually handles
and-
good
and
too, is what
about
Jeff
around
says. You wouldn't think it
1900,
would, because
they had toy
again,
guns
it's a brick with a
with,
brick on it.
Rolls of caps in them.
Well, I'm glad they did because
I think they are doing
we
pre-orders on them.
Yeah, pre-orders are open on them.
Okay, yeah, pre-orders are open on them.
Yeah,
And they
those
should
are
be
all made
in-
North Dakota.
They're saying the end of the week, so I'm going to go ahead and say like
Everything-
next week,
North
probably
Dakota?
about this time.
Everything there is
I
made.
can tell you about North
But-
Dakota.
What's that?
I'm sure they're getting plenty of each one.
These two Norwegian
Yes,
farmers
very
have been
sweet looking
friends for
cars. I
years.
agree.
And,
I was when they delayed them, I was a little bit disappointed. I will admit, even though I'm trying to be on a slot car strike,
from North Dakota.
because I have some
He went
other
over to North Dakota
financial
and he said, "Can I try
obligations
her
at the
out?" So
moment.
he touched her tit and to milk her, and she farted. And the farmer said, "Yeah, she always does that." So
There
he
you
brought
go.
her back, and Sven invited his buddy over.
Yeah, that
Oh,
Ford Fairlane's nice. I want
Well,
one of
he
them
saw the
too.
cow,
I've
and
got
he
the
said,
white
"Oh,
one and the
yeah."
burgundy
He
one
says,
that looks like the old
"Can I
Hubert
try
Platt
her?" I
car.
said, "Yeah, sure." He said, "But when you touch her tit, she farts." "Oh, you went over to North Dakota to buy this cow." "How you know that?" "Well, because my wife is from North Dakota."
I knew it was leading to that. See, how come he's allowed to tell jokes and I'm not? His are just as
He's
bad
not
as mine.
allowed to.
Well, that even makes it better. He did it anyways. He's a rebel with a cause. But yep, that's some good looking cars coming out here directly. Should have them the end of the week, beginning of next week. Timber.
That soon, huh? The end of the week. That soon.
Datsun, yeah.
See the joke? That soon.
That
No.
soon? By the end of the week, that soon?
Yeah, right. These things in real life outlive any domestic car. Datsuns
Oh.
and Nissans and Hondas, there's no comparison.
I don't know about
I was a rate
I don't
mechanic
know how
for
to
30,
work
25
Honda
years.
in there, but that soon.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll take you out there in that Honda I drove in here and I'll show you. Because it's got 200 and some thousand miles on it and still outlive any domestic. Dude.
Well, my mom's had 300,000.
Oh, yeah. You know then, huh? Mazdas are like Hondas. They're badass.
Well, if I had all my BMWs,
Really good cars.
I probably
These
got
were
that
all
many.
inline six-cylinder cars. All these were. I had one of these. It was an inline six-cylinder till we couldn't find an alternator, and then it was a small block Chevy. We changed her right out. We just did away with that whole deal. Put a 2-speed power glide in her and let it rip.
So,
It was a
are
fast
you
car.
on YouTube? Where are you broadcasting?
I think it's YouTube, yeah.
YouTube.
You know, where are you from?
Woodville.
Woodville?
Forwardville.
I live in Woodville,
Where are you from?
Spain.
Spain?
España.
Okay, great. Well, I don't know nothing about this stuff. That's toy guns. I don't mess with that. Pew-pews. No good. Slot
You gotta
cars,
tell them the
good.
province you're from.
It wouldn't matter. I don't know it. So I don't know
Oh,
my
oh,
geography
they-
over there that
He
well.
wasn't paying attention that day in geography class.
No, I was a 10th grade dropout. So my geography class never got out of Ohio.
They made the news about a year and a half ago.
Did they?
Yeah, they wanted to secede from Spain.
Did they?
Yeah.
So I take it that wasn't part that was in with Mussolini and all that back in World War II, or?
Mussolini was Italian.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess they weren't.
But no, just a couple of years ago they wanted to.
No, it's been,
Has it been more than 2 years?
yeah, it was 2017. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, see, I just had some people on the
Time
internet
flies.
tell me how my ancestors came here and did the Indians all dirty and stuff, and news for them. I'm not French, Spanish, or English, so I don't know what you're talking about. None of my family's from them places, and that was
Yeah.
the people that came here to this country first.
So-
Actually, the Spanish.
So where are your ancestry from?
Originally, Germany.
Germany?
Yeah, which there was some Haitians as they called them, that come over and fought for England during the Revolutionary War, but
horses and pets and stuff.
Haitians, not Haitians.
Oh, Hessians.
Hessians, Hessians,
Yeah.
Germans.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
German Hessians.
they were mercenaries that fought for England. That's where the story of the Headless Horseman comes from. He was a Haitian that came over here to
Yeah.
fight. So that's where that story originated from. But yeah, wasn't none of my family come over here and did that. I always tell them, don't blame me for none of them slaves or Indians or any of that stuff. My people didn't come here till the 1880s, so we had nothing to do with that. Now, we might have brought some taters, but
My family came over from Germany in 1750,
didn't they? My family came here.
but they were abolitionists.
Yeah, my family weren't. They were farmers. They didn't even speak English.
Well, they were
On my
farmers,
mom's
but
side,
they were
my mom's side of the family are all Holland and American Indian. So my great grandmother was a full-blooded Indian on my mom's side, and they were all Jacksons from down in southern part of the country. They're still down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other one, I ain't Spanish, I ain't French, and I ain't English, so none of that stuff had anything to do with me. So they was saying, because I said they ought to send back all the illegals, and they didn't like that. Well, I'd send your family back too. Well, I was born here, idiots. They ain't sending me back to nowhere, except for maybe back to Lima where I was born. So
Yeah.
they got mad. I just, if you're gonna live here and work here, pay taxes like everybody else.
Oh, look at this. You get a badge and everything with it. Look at that.
So all right,
Texas Ranger, man.
some nice new looking cars. Make sure you guys get in on these. You don't want to miss
Take care.
those. All right, yeah, stay out of trouble, buddy. I hear you up here raising hell on that MG all the time, is what they tell me.
No, I got a BMW now.
Oh, do you? What model?
C3.
Oh, shoot, you caused more trouble than these run pretty good, don't they? Manual or automatic?
Automatic.
They still run good.
I think what they had.
He said I had to take what they had. There's the Mac Attack.
Mac and cheese.
Macaronis.
In the flesh.
Yeah, these are great cars, man. Yeah, I sure hope these samples don't come up missing.
Right?
I don't even have a track, so it wouldn't do no good. But yeah, there's some stuff. Let's see what else neat stuff we can find back here. Oh, there we go, yeah. Here's another nice looking 32nd scale car, Carrera. That is a Fox chassis Capri right there. That's a 82 or 83. I have a real car like this. Mine's an 84 RS though. It's a factory V8 car, but different hatch, different rear bumper. Of course, this one don't have a rear bumper because it's a race car. But yeah, these were fast cars back in the day. One of our first African-American road racers, Bubba, I can't think of his last name right off the... Bubba T. Ribs was his name. And he drove one of these and he was fast. Oh, he was fast, but he had a nasty mouth on him. Right on. Yeah, these are great cars. In real life, they're a little bit, they're like a wide body Mustang. Willie T. Ribs. Yep, you're right. There you go. He was on top of it. Sometimes my short-term memory isn't what it should be, you know? But yeah, Willie T. Ribs. He was that was a red and white car. I can't think of who it was sponsored by. How's it going, buddy? But yeah, great cars. Yeah, I got good taste in cars. They don't leave me alone in here because I'd have a track up. I'd be playing. We wouldn't get nothing done. Eat chips and play with slot cars. Here's another good looking car. This, I believe, this is a 70 Roadrunner, I think it is what it looks like to me. What's it say there? Plymouth Roadrunner. It don't really give a year, but you Mopar guys would know. It looks like a 70 to me. Best year ever. Good looking car for a moped. Looks like their scaling's really well on that body. The roof line and stuff looks great on that. Look at that rear, what they call the C-pillar. Very good looking car. Yeah, I think it is too. The scaling, I build 25th scale models and race 25th scale drag cars, so I'm kind of big into the scaling and proportioning. That, and I make decals, so when I look at something, first thing I see is the fender the right length, is the door the right length, is the quarter panel the right height, you know, where's the wheel opening at compared to where it should be. So, but yeah, it's good. It's orange as well. Actually, it's kind of a red orange. It would be close to what the Hemi color is. Doing good, Joey. How are you today? But yeah, good looking car, even for a Mopar. You know what Mopar stands for, right? My old pig ain't running. Oh, there you go. I never saw this car before. You late model Mustang fans, look at that. Yeah, boy. Got the bicentennial. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Don't want to miss the first one at the new venue. So, but yeah, it's a good looking car there. I'm not a real big fan of the newer Mustangs. I mean, I got one, but it's because I can't afford an old one. So I was thinking about maybe setting up a 32nd scale track there since everybody has HO stuff going already. Thought maybe getting with Bryan, get enough track to just set up a little 2-lane thing people can play around on and stuff. So I imagine as I get older, I'll be moving into the 32nd scale stuff. It's already getting where I can't keep up with HO. Can't see it. So. Oh yeah. Again, I'm not a fan of the new wave stuff like the ground effects and stuff like that, but that's a good looking car there. Look at that big Ford on the wing. For Ford guys. I did the decals for the latest Mustang. The one Ford Motor Company did. I can't even think of the name of it right now. The Dark Horse Mustang. Yeah, I did the decals for that. Yeah, brake cooling wheels, right. The fins are actually angled in a way that draws air in, and then it puts it through the vents up over the tires and stuff. Yeah. Yep, but they still glow red. Believe that. The rotors still glow red on them. I think this is a 935 Porsche. Kind of a little, I don't even know who makes that. Silverstone, sideways, something. I don't know, but that's a Martini Porsche. I believe it's a 935. Yeah, I did the decals for the Dark Horse car in 25th scale. I'm going to be shrinking them down for HO cars.
See if Fred Flint's watching. Yeah.
Fred who? I don't
Fred
know how
Flint.
to do that.
Just say, hey, Fred Flint, you watching?
Okay, it's not high tech, dude. Huh?
No, you say, Fred Flint, let me know if you're watching the live
He was
stream.
almost a Flintstone, wasn't he?
Why is nobody saying anything?
Yeah, man.
Maybe it's because my hand's wide.
They've been
Oh, there we go. My hand wasn't working.
chatting away. How do you bring them up like that?
Oh, so here. Okay, so it disappears, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Fred Flint is well. I got some cool stuff for you. Hang out for a second. Hey, don't tell people his name. He goes by an alias on this.
Yeah.
How do you delete that message?
You don't. You can't delete somebody else's message. Only you can make it so you can't see it, but
No, I
else
should be
can.
able to delete his message. His secret identity is going to get out.
It wasn't a secret, evidently. Somebody knew.
Oh, there you go. Remove. Yeah, okay. Ah, good.
Now, how do you bring up them messages?
Oh, yeah, okay. So, all you got to do, so it will go away, right?
Right.
Then you just flick up from the bottom
Oh, okay.
here.
All right. Just swipe up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good deal.
Get out of Mike way, Danny. Oh, they want me out of
See
your
my
way.
beautiful mug. Bless their heart. Go for a round, make me buy teeth. I'll have to eat sugary stuff, and then I get shaking like a cat crapping razor blades. Alright, so I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be, but yeah, again, all the latest Auto Worlds ready for pre-order. Well, I guess we'll just pile them on here like the rest of them. And then, and these here, ready for pre-order and should be in the end of the week, beginning of next week. So, I'm gonna have to be buying like 5 cars, it looks like. I'm gonna have to sell some of my high-end HO stuff so I can get some of these to play with. Get back in there. It's alright. I like to beat them up. So, no sense beating up nice stuff or expensive stuff, I mean. So, let's see what else we got around here. Let me go back here and see if he's got any new model kits or anything interesting. Oh, holy snipe. I didn't really see anything new in the model car stuff, so I see somebody arranged them and put all the same kits together, which is a mistake in retail sales. And I'll tell you why it's a mistake. Because model builders are funny guys. They buy to not miss anything. So if you stack 5 of them together, that tells them you got plenty of them. They don't need to buy it right now. That's why you break them up, move them around. And that's something I know, because that's you know, one of the things I've been doing for over the last 20 years, is buying models and reselling them. And I've had a few brick and mortar stores. So Bateman, nice one. So anything you guys want to look at that you want me to drag out and show you. Anything at all. Danny's down getting some Carrera stuff. He'll be back with that here in a few. I think I'll let him show you that stuff while I go grab a sandwich or something, so I don't start dropping curse words and getting irritable. So, don't really see anything else of any new or great platitudes. What do we got here? Thingsremembered.com. Nope. Let me see. I'll find something interesting here. Oh. Hey, I'm also painting up some 55 Chevy pit kits. So if there's a 55 Chevy you'd like to see recreated, a real car or something, send Danny a picture of it. So I got more of the 2005 Cobra Jet Mustangs coming. Plus I got some new graphics coming for the 2005 different Cobra Jets. I think that's what they did get. I'm not sure. Danny went to go get some Carrera stuff, so I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't really been up here since the end of June. So, radio controlled airplanes. Okay. Now I don't know a bunch about them, so but I'll show them to you, and you have to make your own assessments on them. I can't tell you good or bad on them. Here is BF-109, which is a Messerschmitt, a German warplane fighter from World War II. It's pretty light. I don't. Yeah, comes with the radio. The only thing I really know about RC planes is they break. I'm not very good with RC. I bought an RC car and it ain't been nothing but a money pit. I barely make it through a charge of the battery and it's out. Some of the key features: classic warbird design, made from light, durable EPP foam. 400 millimeter wingspan allows for easy transportation. 1S 3.7 volt 400 megaamps LiPo battery provides flight times of up to 15 minutes. 2.4 gigahertz airborne control system with integrated 1.3 gram servos, receiver, and ESC. 10 millimeter cordless motor with gearbox delivers outstanding thrust. 2.0 gigahertz transmitter provides interference-free link between pilot and aircraft. Innovative detachable prop assembly reduces broken props and bent motor shafts. Removable snap-in place landing gear gives options for takeoffs and landings. Easy access under the fuselage helps make replacing components easy. Stunt button on transmitter initiates fun stunts like loops and rolls. PASS, Pilot Assist Stability Software system, provides confidence as flying skills progress. With PASS, a simple transmitter mounted switch allows pilots to easily choose from 3 levels of system engagement: full assist, partial assist, and no assist. So, sounds like it's something that's made for maybe more of the beginner. And this one here retails for $135.99. I'm thinking it's more of a basic, maybe a starter. Bigger planes, that's like a toy plane. Yeah, I know, I started at the bottom. We'll get the bigger ones. All right, here you go. Here's a bigger plane. That's a big sucker there. Let's see what the specs are on it. Yeah, it's 25 inches on the wingspan. See if I can get it where you can actually see something. I'll read the details to you. Can't get it. Yeah, it weighs 2.2 ounces. Still looks kind of small in that dude's hand though, ain't it? I mean, I've seen some big RC planes before. Down where I grew up, they used to fly them out at the Bath Township house. They had some big ones. So that's a bigger one there. I don't know what that one retails for. No idea. I like the Messerschmitt better myself. Hold on, there's some other ones though. They're so light. Oh, here's a little bit bigger one. It's got a 30-inch wingspan on it. It's 30, and it weighs twice as much. It weighs 4.2 ounces. Here's your specs on it. Like I said, I don't know much about RC stuff at all, especially not planes, but I can show them to you. This one don't have a price on it. I don't know what it retails for.
Back.
We're back. Sorry.
We're back. 30 people, 18 likes. I might, the video froze. Can you see us again?
Yeah, there you go. I hit the wrong button, shut the whole thing down.
Hey, Anthony Bateman Sr.
Yeah, not a lot of planes, but that's about the biggest one. I got something else neat I'll show you though in RC. At least I think it's neat. Here's something new they brought in RC since June. It's a jet ski. RC jet ski. That thing I think is kind of cool looking. There you go. Gives a good picture of them on the end there. I don't see no price on this either, so I don't know what it sells for, but it's got some weight to it. I think it was me though, if I was gonna put something out in the water, I'd tie a string on it in case it dies. So I could drag it back in. But yeah, that thing's pretty cool, I thought. And another new RC item they got since I was here last. Boat. Looks like a cigarette boat. These things are 80 bucks, $79.99 is what these retail for. Yeah, I am too. Something about toys. I guess I just never really grew up. It never seemed like much fun. Growing up ain't fun at all. I raised my kids. I'd go back to being a kid now. Yeah, all this RC stuff. I have a cheap RC car, like I said. It keeps breaking, but man, that thing really flies when it ain't broke. I can't seem to get through a charge on the battery without breaking it, but boy, when it ain't broke, it really goes. They got some needs of these boats, different ones here. Check that baby out. That's sweet looking. I might have to get one in the spring when my backyard's a mud puddle. But yeah, that's a good looking boat there, man. It's like a $69.99. Hell, that one's $10 cheaper. Yeah, I know. I think this was cooler than the green one too, and it's $10 cheaper. That makes an easy decision, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's awesome. They have these big drainage ditches that run along the roads between here and where I live out in the county. And all in the spring, they're full of water and stuff. I was telling the wife, I need to get me an RC boat, and then I can just sit in the car and drive it down through there. They get about 3-4 foot of water in them in the spring. So, yeah, them are neat. All right, so that's some of the RC stuff they've got in. Yeah, my dad was a big kid too. He was an only child, and that's how I got into all this stuff, models and slot cars and RC stuff. He had back in the 70s, he had those high-end RC cars and stuff, $600-700 ones, which did not make mommy happy. She was not happy. Of course, he always had real car hot rods too, and I still got them. So I say it's better to be an old kid than an old pain in the ass. So it keeps me from being grouchy. Everybody should have some type of enjoyment. Even a blind guy in a wheelchair should get to throw nuts at squirrels or something, you know? Have some type of enjoyment. So make the most of it. Yep, my dad was we had every toy in the book. RC cars back in them days were junk though. You put a $6 set of batteries in them, which was about 2 hours wages back then, and might last 15 minutes and be junk. So they've came a long way. The battery technology is just unreal now. See what kind of stuff he's got hiding in here. I'll tell you what. Got a lot of Carrera stuff I see. A lot of track extensions. My buddy Jeff has a Carrera track. It's real nice. I guess you can actually run commercial cars on the Carrera track. I don't have room, so I don't know what that is. Don't look like nothing. So yeah, quite a bit of stuff. Like I said, the Auto World cars, I can't wait to get these babies. Especially if you look at this Ford real close, it looks like they even tried to emulate the aluminum bumper on the front there. See how it's not the same shade of chrome as the grill? Ain't that neat? They even put in the air induction on the inside headlights, like it should, like the real car. Good job, Auto World. A lot of times I say it seems like the people at Auto World yeah, they're getting low on the exclusives. That's for sure. Especially, you know what's going to happen here just as soon as the first frost hits or so here in the Midwest. Things are going to get righteous. But I'm sure he's got plenty of these coming. Probably don't. Yeah, well, we're going to be doing some of our own in-house exclusive too. Stuff that me and Bryan's going to paint up and decal and will be available. Kind of like the Uncle Sam 55 and the Cobra Jet Mustang that we've done. We're going to do a bunch more of them for unpainted, you know, the 3-body series, the pit kits that are unpainted, and we'll probably be picking up some bodies from some other cottage manufacturers, small guys that are 3D printing nice bodies. And I got to get some stuff straightened out with my printing system, and then we'll be setting up shop down there. Yeah, we have some of that down here, but what happened with RC around here is it imploded on itself. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and more expensive and more expensive, and then it kind of broke down. But we have a couple local places to race. But how do I trim my decals? My decals I make are made on film. I just cut them up close. So Rob's got 2 of mine. Yeah, well, we're still in the development stage a little bit. I had to change my, I use all automotive material, paint and clear. I use urethane clear, and trying to get it set up because you can't, you know, it's hard to go back and wet sand and buff an HO car. We don't want to be doing that. So some different experimenting with some different clears and stuff, and then everything will get pretty regulated. So yeah, that's the way it is here too. Well, the problem is around here, everybody's not around here as in this building or these people, but most people have such an ego, they can't take a little bit of butt kicking, so they don't want to do nothing. They want to race wallets around here, which means they want to, you know, they want to price people like me out, because I don't have a lot of money to spend for it and won't spend a lot of money for it. If you want to play for a lot of money, then get in a real car and let's hit the track. That's the way I see it. But they want to try to live vicariously through toy cars. So I just don't do much. I go down and play at the shed on Thursdays with those guys, because other than one loud person, which I won't mention Bryan, who Bryan is, but, you know, and it's not Bryan, but other than him, everybody's pretty laid back about it. But that's what makes Bryan Bryan. So if he didn't get totally PO'd when I beat him, I wouldn't have no fun beating him. Wow. Here's another little item they got since I was around, the Evel Knievel stunt cycle. I had one of these, the original ones, back in the 70s that were much louder, and I remember mine disappeared. My mom was not a fan of loud toys. This one disappeared. My demolition derby cars disappeared. Yeah, the racing, when you're doing it for fun, is so much fun. Check a place on the peel and stick stickers. Check a place called Pato's Place. So that's a good place to get peel and stick stickers. Oh. Oh, that's right, they broke it. Alright, that's a lot of... I think I've covered about everything new they've got in here since I was around. Let me look around. Oh, what's this?
Does it work?
Well, that don't work. Let's see what else we got here. I don't know. Somebody else name something they want to have a look at. There's no, he's not, he's got a website, Pato's Place. He got a lot of 64 stickers, peel and stick. That might be something we get into down the road. Steve had one of those. Yeah, I had those. Yeah, the demolition derby ones. My mom didn't like them parts flying off, getting stepped on all the time. So, I don't know where Daniel is with this Carrera stuff. Comes that goofy kid. Oh, what's this here? 2-pack adapter track. Pew pews. Oh, well, I really don't know. Somebody else name something they want to look at. I'll see if I can dig something up here. What about your model rockets? Do you guys have the really big ones? Oh yeah, we got the really big ones. I think it's called Big Bertha. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Here's a couple of the bigger rockets. This one's called Big Bertha. It's 24 inches long. Big Bertha.
So,
There he is. Cool. And then here's NASA SLS rocket. It's a big dude too. You see how long it is. It's 19 inches long, so I guess it's not quite as long as the Big Bertha, but it's got 2 of them in there. These are the biggest ones I got, bud. You're talking about them big 4-foot tall jobs, 5-foot tall jobs and stuff. They don't have any of those. These are the biggest ones I got. As far as I'll look, but yeah, that's it. Yep, those are the biggest ones they got. About 24 inches. Yeah, they don't have any big ones like that. Not that I know of. I'll pull the thing around there. Timber. Yep, the Big Bertha and then that NASA one's about the biggest ones I got. So they got some cool ones though.
New cars right here for you.
Just sit them back there.
All right.
I don't know how to hold this shit over.
Then the new set's right here for when you want to go over.
Alrighty. Alright, just got some new Carrera stuff came in down here that I'll show you. These are Carrera Go. Rockets are something I've never played with too much. So I don't know much about those either. But there's a new 43rd scale Carrera Go car, NASCAR. There's another one. Ooh, a Hendrick car. You know they paid licensing fees for that. So, yeah, nice looking cars. It's amazing in what they've done with the stock cars in real life. They used to be taxi cabs pretty much. Now they're real race cars. Yeah, they do. They're nice looking detail and stuff on them. I agree. They got double braids on them. It looks like there too. So, even better yet. Yeah, there's 4 different ones there. All good looking cars. There you go. And the Napa car. Alright, all good looking new 43rd scale cars. And here is the new Carrera Go NASCAR set. Looks like a pretty good set. Comes with them two, with the Hendrix car there and the Raptor car. It is 11, almost 12 foot of track. Good starter set. You can always add track. Looks pretty good. I got some new thumb controllers there. So yeah, I remember that. It's back when NASCAR, I used to like to watch NASCAR. But it kind of got out of whack there for a minute. I gotta get a drink. Hold on, guys. Danny didn't come back, huh? Oh, there he is. Oh, have you? All right. Take over. All right, sounds good. That's probably a good way to sell them. Hello, Dennis. How are you today? Well, I think they're just about out of this one. The Richard Petty racing rig and car. I think they got less than a case of these left. They liked them. Yep. All of them. The Carrera ones and the they weren't a big fan of the can't make them all happy, but you sure make them all mad. So yeah, I think I some items. Yeah, we don't have a Home Depot anymore. They went out. Now we have Lowe's. Oh, here, check these out. I don't think these were here. Check out these little hydroplanes. Little RC boats, hydroplanes. They look pretty cool. There's a bunch of different ones. Boy, they got a bunch of them things, don't they? That one sea container.
I pulled them all to the warehouse.
Oh, I think
Yep, they're all.
where they needed to be, that's for sure.
They're gonna be brought back to the sea container shortly. Once you're done with showing off those Ford, you can just toss them onto the back of that. I'll have
Okay,
set them up.
there you go. Yeah, them were some of the worst things to pick last year.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Because they
The
were
watch
so unorganized.
Yep. You had to check every damn hook.
I believe it. Well, now
Well,
I've
watch
got,
this.
I've
Things
got
are a
them,
lot different in December than they are
Yeah.
now.
I've got them all organized by number,
Yeah.
numerically, except for the bottom two, because those are where it's
Right.
ones or twos.
Overflow.
Or, no, not overflow. It's where there's only one of it left in stock or two.
Oh, okay. But yeah, those were terrible to try to pick. We were putting 50 orders a day out the door.
And
Yeah. 6 days a week, 5 days a week.
I believe it.
Yep, it gets a lot busier. So, Danny will be coming over with you here in a minute. I'm gonna have to go get lunch and some water and stuff. My whole body's letting me down. I'm only good for a couple hours at a time now. So, got some fancy hooks. Got the nice BRE cars here. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, what else? What else somebody want to see? You too, Rob. Yeah, I got to. Yeah, the little belly's eating up the big belly. Ooh, what else you guys want to look at? Somebody bring something up. How are the grandkids, Rob? I can't really think of anything else that you guys haven't seen already. Compressor motor controllers. Same controller I use there. They're good controllers. Especially if you got a brake in your track, you've got a brake wired in. This has a progressive brake, which means when you start letting off the trigger, it starts applying the brake. Good controller. They're hardcore too. I burned a hole all the way through one once. Well, I did. My kid did. That damn thing still worked. Hard to believe. Like they're getting their Carrera track accessories, quite a few of them. At least getting them all in one spot. I don't know why this is over here. Beach bucket, toys and treats. Boy, there's somebody out there just dying for that. He's probably a dentist. Da-da-da-da. What the hell they got going here?
Did he leave already?
Yeah, he just walked up.
Xavier! Let me get you back here. I'll have Xavier take care. I got like,
All right.
I probably got like 10 more minutes
Okay.
before I'm able to. I'm gonna have Xavier go over the Carrera go-karts. Do these people
There
like
you go.
Carrera go?
Yeah, they like the new ones I was just showing them. What is that, a battery or something?
Yeah. That keeps the thing charged.
I got one.
Oh shoot, we lose connection if we go too far though. All right, we're gonna go over Carrera go-karts with Xavier.
Mike already showed them off.
The new ones. Show them the other ones.
Oh,
many
how
of
they're
them.
organized and all that.
All right, I'm gonna go get them.
Well, so you can't go past this line because you lose connection.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just kind of go through one by one and show them our complete stock, let them know that all of our everything except the NASCAR are still on sale for a good price. You just kind of show them what car it is, read off what it is. Porsche GT3 Cup Monster FMU Allison, and then just read them the number. I just read them the 61216. Rob, we're doing great. Have we showed them those yet?
No.
Okay, so first put those on. Bring them with you, show them our Carrera or our AFX section. You gotta kind of manipulate this thing though. But yeah, get those shelved. And just kind of take over the live stream until Mike gets back.
Well, how long is he gonna be back though? Because I was wanting to finish up the one orders.
Yeah, no. I just need you for like maybe like 10 minutes or so.
All right. Hold on, I'll be right over there in a moment. Alright, sorry about it. So, we got some new, I believe, AFX stuff in. Low bridge supports, we got some of them in. Other than that, I do believe we got another new one in. It is this one, a high bridge support. And just currently busy with putting them up on display for people that buy here in the shop. Otherwise, we got some still in the warehouse. I'm not Danny. Yeah. Sorry if I'm not the most entertaining. You know what? I'm typically a very quiet person. Hooks for these. We don't have any, so I will be right back momentarily. I am back. But on the note of the Carrera cars, we do have them all organized by number, and more often than not on the ones that when you're in here and you see them, if they appear low, we are low on stock on them, and I do believe we currently have a sale going on for most all of them. I don't know how much longer that will be going on for. And as Mike had shown, we did get 4 new ones in. We don't have very many of them though. I think we only have 6 of them in stock each. maneuver this about. This cart's really does not like to agree. My God. No, we have some of them we have including the Mercedes AMG GT Coupe. It's 64108. We got BMW M4 DTM. Don't quite know how to say that name. Number 31. 64108. This one. Yeah. Rockets are non-rocket hobbies. So much. Yeah, I've not really messed with those types of rockets in the past. I think like once before, many years ago. Like I think I had gotten some when I was really low. We also got ones like the Porsche 911 GT3, and then quite a few more. If there were signal right in the back here, I'd more easily be able to show off the entire display, but it likes to go out, which is a bit annoying. Accidentally just knocked one off the hook. One of the Minions ones, auto. But I can say for like ones that we have a bunch of, we have a lot of these ones. The BMW M4 DTM M Whitman number 11. But for those that had not seen the new ones that dropped by only recently, here they are again. The NASCAR Camaro Next Gen ZL1, this one. The NASCAR Camaro Next Gen ZL, oh, they're all the same body. Oh, Kyle Larson, number 5, this one. William Byron, number 24. Alex Bowman, number 48. Yeah, part of the video tech team, basically. Yeah, I'm usually just hidden in the back. Typically, I'm at the warehouse, sorting things out, putting orders together. Like, right now, there's 2 orders where it's 3 pages, but there's, like, I think 12 or 15 unique items on each page. And then the last one is Chase Elliott, number 9. And I think I'm going to probably be, once I'm back at the warehouse, working on getting that order put together for like a couple hours, because it's just having to grab lots of different items and I don't exactly remember. Yeah, I know where they are, but I never remember specifically where they are. Because I used to have to, back my old job, I had to memorize the entire supercenter on where items were down to the exact position on a shelf. Whether it be medicine bottles or an entire tent. But if anyone has any questions about me, feel free to ask. I'll answer them as best I can. Honestly, don't know what this is doing here, so just leave it off to the side. Also, a week or so ago, I had organized, or recounted somewhat reorganized this of the, I believe they're 132s. Might be wrong with that, but the numbers should be more accurate on them, and we even had added a few more. I can't quite see what they are, but the ones in the cardboard boxes down below. And we're currently in the process of going through the Skeletrix and the SCX stuff, sorting that all out, the Tyco stuff, to try and sell off of it. I know for a fact, just last week, I was working on and got all these Thunderjet 500s all sorted out, so they're more easily accessible. But I've been mostly just organizing stuff, like entire categories of stuff all at once. Sorry, just checking something on my phone real quick. Usually like to stay up to date on what all's happening. Everything all good?
Yeah, I'll take over in 1 second.
All right. All right, in just a moment, you'll have Danny back. Just moving the cart so I can actually maneuver about.
Make sure you say hi to your grandma.
I don't even know if she watches.
Of course she watches. You're her grandson. Say hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma, if you're there.
There you go. Perfect. Don't act like I'm holding you hostage. She's gonna come down here with her. Is your grandma a gun owner?
No, my grandfather owns all the
Oh. Is his like eyesight going bad or something?
No, he's alive, but he died 6 times over. And so he doesn't want to really travel outside town.
Okay, guys, is dumping their toys in clearance section a story? They must anticipate a slow Christmas season. Must be. Yeah, I don't really care about what Walmart does. Part of the PT video tag team. Yeah, we're doing a tag team today.
Where do you want these? What's so funny?
Did you read their comments?
Some of them.
The duck to a puddle one?
No, I didn't catch that one.
Oh, that's Xavier. He's talking to the camera like a duck to a puddle. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't even know.
A duck to a puddle.
A duck to a puddle.
Isn't that right, macaroni ears?
I genuinely don't know what that means.
Who said that?
Did you ship James Butler's order yet?
No. Never.
Why haven't you shipped James Butler's order?
Is that one of the large orders?
No, it's not even that big.
It's a auction.
Oh.
It's ready to go. It's there.
Right. So is everything else.
Am I good to have it back? And
Yes, finish the order. I'm going to show
brakes,
them.
Oh, and the truck and the brakes feel even worse today.
Oh, shoot. Why? Yeah, you're supposed to be using the van. Use the van. when I tell you to bring stuff right now.
Isn't the van at the shop right now, though?
Is it? Do we have the
You had
gas
me
tank?
drop the van off there, right?
Yeah, I think we're taking it. Yeah, here.
Okay.
You're right. Okay. Guys, I want to show you something. If I can arrange this thing correctly. I want to show you. I want to show you something. Okay, you guys already saw the... Gosh, this doesn't go any lower. Let's get this more... Maybe I could get it right here. Nope, that still looks bad. How can I rearrange this so that you guys get a good... Okay, so you go to our website. Here we are at the website. You go here to new items. Ta-da! Ship both same time together. He's asking me to merge his orders. Don't do it, Danny. So these are the new Carrera Go NASCARs. You guys saw them already. But this is where they are on our website, just in the news section. Got all the images up about them. Boy, look at that. That's all I say. I say, boy, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? The NASCAR Watkins Glen duel brings the thrill of high-speed NASCAR action. I don't think I'm speaking into the mic. High-speed NASCAR action to your home with an exciting 11.81-foot Carrera Go slot car set. The set features 2 officially licensed NASCAR Camaro Next Gen ZL1 cars from Hendrick Motorsports, driven by William Byron, number 24, and Kyle Larson, number 5, with a lap counter and junction track adding to the challenge. This 1/43rd scale set is perfect for NASCAR fans of all ages. 6 and up, I believe. Yep, 6 and up. Delivering hours of fast-paced racing fun. I want to set up a 1/43rd track. I just haven't gotten to it yet. However, these cars look awesome. I think they're starting to make NASCARs look a little more sporty. Here's the one by Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, William Byron, and then Kyle Larson. Is that one? Ryan Snappa. Ally. Yeah, so that's what I want to show you guys. These are what I'm excited about, though. I almost want to grab a couple of these and start playing. I gotta start building tracks again, but once I finish the inventory. They said they like when I build tracks.
Yeah.
I use all the fun stuff, like the jumps and the loops.
Oh, yeah?
Where my dad, he just makes a boring track.
Just why?
I don't know. He likes. Some people don't like.
Easier.
Yeah, it's easier. So with the jumps, you're literally jumping off the track and going on.
Yeah,
to
you
the
have
track.
one at the shed.
Yeah, but we never raced that one.
Yeah, I know why.
I don't know, because it's more difficult maybe. And then cross sections. I love the cross sections. I really wish they made a 4-lane cross. The one guy at the Cleveland show brings his, they custom made it. I think he used Mondo to make it. It's pretty cool. Okay. I'm bringing. I know you guys have been showed this stuff already, but I want to talk about it. It's my turn. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Are they still not over here yet? What the heck? They're not even here. Catch fence 7016. Where are they? Oh, here we go. One. Yeah, these. This is neat. 4-lane bridge support for 4-lane sets. We need to replace, well, actually the ones we have on our track work just fine. However, these will support a 4-lane. One here, one there. Beautiful. Adjustable. You get 4 of them. These are nice. I like AFX accessories. Low bridge supports. You get 3 of them. These are nice because they swivel, so they allow you to do banks and stuff, which I'll be going through our old AFX track and going to be having a lot more listings of stuff like that. Yeah, those are nice. High bridge supports. We have both low and high now. So you can elevate your track. I wonder if you can get a semi through there. It needs to be big enough for a semi. I gotta go get the phone's ringing. So I wanted to go over the motomotoring bodies because I particularly like them a lot. I know there's some modification that has to happen with some of them to get the shoes to fit under them because they're a little smaller. They're no different than the Johnny Lightning pullbacks. So, by the way, here's the Johnny Lightning pullbacks we still have. Let's go over those real quick. Chevy Camaro. We have it in all sorts of different colors. There's a white one, yellow one. I like that white one a lot with the orange stripes. I'm not gonna go through every body style or every I'll go through each body, but I'm not gonna go through each color. You can kind of see the colors online. Or you can call, or you can email me and ask. Here's a Chevelle. See, very similar to the motomotoring bodies as far as what they have. We don't have this in motomotoring. But here's a good example of what's wrong with the motomotoring bodies. It's wrong with these also. See, you're not going to get a modern T-Jet to fit perfectly under this Corvette without it sitting really high. You're going to have to do a little bit of modding. So if you're a tinkerer and like to tinker with the bodies and get them to work just right and the chassis, these are definitely for you. And changing where the wheels go. But boy, these I didn't even know we had this Corvette. I like that. Like Mike was saying, I'm a Corvette guy like him. I think Corvette's a beautiful car. What other colors are here? White, silver. Corvette Grand Sport. This one's really cool. And we have like 4 or 3. Look at that. That one's a White Lightning one. So you get a White Lightning pullback. You just randomly get these. The White Lightning ones, we don't really put an emphasis on these. You just might end up, like if you order the white one of this, you might get the White Lightning version. It's all just random. We don't really put an emphasis. I don't stock them any different. I stock them as the same because it's just the chassis that's different. Yeah, looks like we got white, yellow, and blue of those Corvette Grand Sports. Very neat. Dodge Challenger. Very slick. I like white cars, so anything white, it's going to catch my eye. White, orange. Dodge Charger. So all these will fit with some, finicking around a Thunderjet, but they all have screw posts, and you just gotta finagle with it. This one will probably fit straight on, based on the wheelbase and everything. I don't see you having any problems with one like the Charger here. I just gotta spend a day and go through each one of them and figure out which ones fit the best. I like this Daytona a lot better than the newer one. It's a lot thinner. These are Johnny Lightning pullbacks. So it's an HO body on a pullback chassis that can be, you can screw at least half of them straight onto a T-Jet with no problems. However, some of them you got to move the wheels. Some of them the guide pin or the shoes will rub up against the front, and you got to do some finagling with that. But essentially, you can get one of these and put them right on a T-Jet chassis with little to no. Well, some of them is a little bit more modification. They'll fit the original Tough ones, the Tough One chassis a lot better because it's what they were designed for, the Thunderjet Tough ones. That's cool. Ford Fairlane. This was one Mike was freaking out about, the Ford Fairlane. See, so here's like another White Lightning. This is when they were called White Lightnings instead of I-wheels. See how nothing's different? You just get a chassis. I got something in my eye. See that there? It's just the chassis that's different. You get white wheels on the pullback chassis. So you like they're literally a pullback. You pull them back and then they go, right? Ford Mustang. See, this is like a shorter chassis, so or a shorter body. So you might run into a problem where up front here, it's gonna run into the shoe or the shoes a little bit and have to fix those. They're like $15.99, I believe. If you look up pull back in the search bar, hey Mike,
Hi.
I'm just going over some of these things.
Right on.
Yeah, if you search up pull back, it looks like they're $15.97. There's all sorts of them in there. I think they're pretty cool. I like this. How much modification do you need with this one to get it to run on a Thunderjet? It fits right on.
Should be all right.
Why does it look so small? But it's gonna fit really high though.
It does on there, but not on the slot car chassis.
One day I just gotta have you sit down and
I
put
did a
one
bunch
in.
of them.
You did a bunch, like
Yeah.
in front of people though?
No, not in front of people.
Oh.
The clue to them most of the time is getting them to work is go to Ace Hardware or your hardware store and get little tiny washers. Because a lot of times they're bottoming out, the top plate's hitting on the bottom of the body. So if you put a little spacer between the screw post and the chassis, then they work pretty good. That's why I did them whole big tubs of them, but not in front of people. But that's what you got
Oh
to
wow,
do.
look at that red one there. Look at that. You like GTOs? You're not a big Mopar guy though.
That's a Pontiac.
Isn't Pontiac a part of Mopar?
It's part of General Motors.
General Motors. Oh, I mixed that up.
It's all right.
I'm mixing it up with GTO. Yeah, okay.
GTO is
Yeah,
a Pontiac.
GTO Pontiac. Okay, gotcha.
You
Why
know
do
what
I-
GTO stands for?
Wait, where's the judge then?
That's a GTO. It's
That's
a
a
package.
GTO.
It's a performance package of the GTO.
For whatever reason, I was thinking
That
GTO
was,
was, or the judge was a Dodge.
It was
That's where I was getting
68
confused.
to 72.
Here's
was
the
the judge.
famous Shelby. What a beautiful car. The Snake Eye. Why is it called Snake Eyes? Tell me that.
Well, it's a Cobra.
Oh, okay. There we go. That makes sense.
That's the only reason I know for that.
We have very few of these left. We have just 2 blues and 2
And
yellows.
those are just the opposite. You need to shave down the screw post on them to get
To get
that
these
they
to
work
fit good?
on a stock car chassis.
These are going to be gone. These might be gone today. Somebody on the live
You
stream.
never know.
I just know.
Oh, the
people-
Willies, they sell good.
Yeah, that's what. Well, we only got 2 each
Yeah.
of them. So if
Well,
you
I
want
showed
these
them,
Willies, you gotta hop on these now.
I showed them
The Corvette fits the Jag Hobbies DK4 chassis.
yeah.
You ever use any of those Jag Hobbies?
I was talking about them with American.
He'll be at Cleveland with it. He usually comes
Yeah, I'll
Cleveland
be
with
at
us, doesn't he?
Don't want to miss the show at the new venue.
Here is the. Oh, there's just a bunch of cars in here. This one's kind of a. There's a Viper.
So, hey, I'm a little green around the gills, so
What's that? You heading out?
yeah. I'll
What's
be back
green
up
around
tomorrow.
the gills mean?
That's an old man's way of saying I don't feel too good.
Oh, okay. We'll get out of here.
food. I couldn't manage to eat anything, so
Yeah, come come
be
tomorrow
back
with
tomorrow.
fine strike. What time you come tomorrow?
10 a.m. Is that good?
What the live stream will probably start at 11.
All right, 11 then. Is that what you want? You want to do a tech thing down to shed?
Yeah, I gotta get you set up down there.
All right, I got my tools, so.
Okay,
You ready?
bring all the tools you need. We're
Oh, I do.
Did you want to bring one home with you tonight so you can fiddle around
No,
with it?
not really.
Oh, okay.
Should show people what they might deal with as they go through it. I put one together, a Super 3 last week. It's just 2 little pieces. You gotta make sure you get them pointing the right way.
Don't I have a Super 3 around here somewhere?
Probably. I'm gonna bring one with me that I got built. It's got the Cobra Jet body on it. And yeah, I think I got a couple of these at the house already.
Okay.
I got one painted. I'm gonna bring down. I might try to get the other one painted tonight. We'll get some food.
All right, Mike. Thanks a lot.
Yep, no problem.
I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you too. Is there anything I can help you find? What are you looking? Are you model guy?
Looking for a 6-year-old boy.
6-year-old.
I was thinking maybe a slot car.
So these would be the select cars you'd want to go. I got a set, a Johnny Lightning set for, I think it's like $35.
Can I look around or?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it's just mail order or
No, you can get anything in here. You look all day.
if I'm in the right section.
Yeah, I got the sets are in the back vault there. So this used to be a bank and we have a
Yeah,
vault.
I know it used to be a bank.
Yeah. And so in the,
You got some back here.
yeah, a lot of the sets are back. See the big vault door
Yeah.
there? Did you just go right in there? You can look around. You let me know when you want some, if you have some questions or something. I love these Vipers, so look at that. I don't like the color scheme on it, but maybe somebody else out there does. Very few of these left. Very few of the stock cars. Very few of the Beetles. Man, we used to have a ton of these. These are just all gone. It's crazy that we just... Like, we had so many of these, we didn't keep track of the stock. That was with, like, a lot of stuff. But here's, like, a Mustang. We'll see you later, Snuggie. Silent Mike showed them to us. A few of those black willies. Loose, yeah, the back willies, yep. I used to do that models when I was a kid. How much are those? Those triggers? Oh. And then one of my favorite, but it just races like a dog. Wait, is that a T? What the heck? Are these? Weird. So these must fit X traction then. How are those on there? I don't want to open it up if somebody wants a sealed one. But yeah, this looks like an X traction body. These all must be X traction. Wonder how they're mounted on there. So these ones must be X traction. Wonder why they still call them Thunderjets. It's weird how all the names were kind of used and reused and sold and bought. There's a purple bug. That's a nice looking purple. But I like racing these off-road cars. I think they're kind of fun. I like taking the magnet out of the X traction and then body only and American line packaging. Yeah, I don't have those. I don't have the. I'm right now going through the American line bodies and sorting through all those. Trying to get it where if you guys order something, you guys get it. Because I know how frustrating it is. Even with good communication, if I go and purchase something and then I get an email saying they don't have it in stock or something, that drives me up the wall. Because like I got excited about it, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to be getting this new thing. Whatever it may be, a slot car or whatnot. And I'm like, well, why would they have it listed if they don't have it in stock? And there was a lot of stuff we still had listed that we didn't have any stock for. And then there's a lot of stuff that we didn't have listed that we did have stock for. So I'm going through everything and trying to get a perfect inventory. So I'm actually probably going to get back to that. I think that's all I wanted to show you guys for now. If you didn't know, the project I'm working on right now is the Carrera Go. If you look on the shelf here, it's all now nice and organized. At first, this would be over there, this would be over there, that would be over there. There'd be 3 of these over there, 3 of these over there. Nothing was organized well. Now, it's just in order based on SKU number. All the way down through there. And we have the correct count in the system. It's beautiful. It gives me calmness. Lets me breathe easy. Knowing that you guys... 130. Chris wants me to go over some 132nd. I'll go over a couple 132nd real quick. Let me turn on this light. The thing is, this light flickers. You guys get that flicker?
You got a minute?
Yeah, I do.
Got prices in your head, or pretty much? Or
Pretty
I didn't
good.
see price tag. Narrow it down to a couple.
Yeah, that's the problem with the online stores. adjustable power control, which this one comes with a standard power supply, which is just the power supply, like $30 and is that something you might be interested in, or you supposed to stick with that?
Yeah, let's just stick with this. Like I say, if you're showing interest, then we'll.
Especially the younger kids, all these. You ever seen these? There's something like a Luger here.
Okay, little cap guns.
But they're not the stuff you find on Amazon.
That's pretty heavy, yeah. Substantial.
this one's the biggest one. This guy's
Oh, yeah.
put that thing in your hand.
Oh, gosh, that feels like a real thing almost.
It's almost true to size. I think that one is true to size. These are all made in Spain. None of that China crap with these things.
Well, I say Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
We'll certainly keep you guys in mind then. All right. Hey, I appreciate your time and help.
Heck yeah, anytime you need anything, just let us know.
I'm sure we'll be looking.
What was your name though?
Dave.
Dave, I'm Daniel.
Dan, glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Good enough.
Alright guys, sorry about that. We'll get back to the 132nd cars. Chris Pataski. I'm back. Wow. Dennis, we're going to go over some 132nd cars real quick. And then we're going to be closing out, I think, pretty soon. Reprotech Cobra. Looks like that's not in the package very well. We'll have to get that in there. Very nice looking car. A Puget 406 Spirit. I don't know much about these. Looks like some of these older stuff, a lot of packages are damaged. I think Mike went over these though. What's this? Parma International. That looks like 124th though. Yeah, 124th. Parma. Yeah, we're gonna be. I know we've been saying it for a while, but we are gonna be getting more into 132nd. It's just we just haven't gotten there yet, quite frankly. Let's see here. Here's another Cobra Reprotech, an orange one. That's a nice looking car. Let's see, box damage it looks like here. I don't know how that happens. These are old. We've had these for a while. And they were just sitting in the other warehouse just for What a shame. Gotta make sure I have a disclaimer on the. That's another thing I'm trying to do is update the disclaimers about box damage and whatnot. There's just a lot of stuff. Like, if you haven't been here, if you've been here, you kind of know how much stuff there is everywhere. But it's a lot to go through. It's a lot. Which I probably gotta get back to it. I gotta hurry up and get this Carrera finished. Put the button in the Carrera. Hopefully start selling more Carrera. Start getting more into 132nd and promoting it more, and just the margins off Carrera is not. It's hard to invest time into something that your margins are a little lower, because the more time you invest in it, the lower your margins go. And so that's where 132nd's not really. I don't know. It's harder to make higher margin or good margins on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I know I get emails about Mike all the time. You guys liking him. Going over stuff. He has a little bit more blunt personality and says things how they are, a little more honest approach, and we like that here too. You guys have met my dad. Another very blunt person. And so thanks a lot for coming, guys. We'll let you guys go. We got a ton of stuff to do. Got a lot of stuff to ship out. These are all the toy guns going out. All those long boxes. Those are a lot of guns, a lot of gun orders, a lot of fun. And I see why my dad likes to show toy guns on the live stream, because I want to go through them. We just got to do a video and post it. But you guys have a good one. We'll see you later.